Yo guys, Wildstude here. Welcome to a news update on what is going on in gaming. So I've got three things for you today. I've got Star Wars Battlefront, Fortnite, and Call of Duty. So obviously I'm gonna start with Star Wars Battlefront. They got the new progression in, yay! But I really like the progression. It's not at all picky. For maybe a few months, the people who were able to pay a lot of money when they bought the deluxe edition, or they got it from like EA Play or whatever, they're gonna probably have a little bit of advantage. But soon after a while, it will just mainly people who have been like I think after like I got a lot of blue cards. I don't have any symbols, I don't think. But it's all from playing. I have a lot of symbols, and I got this kind of day one and I've gotten still pretty far, decent amount of cards. Even if you started playing now, if you play halfway decent, you'll be able to still play decent. The cards is really up to your opinion, but you can't say they're pay to win. Right? There's no more pay to win aspect. Right now, no one really knows what's going on. They say we've seen some of the skins. To be honest, we've seen some of the skins. We've seen Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, and the officer, the Greedo officer. And obviously, that's what you're gonna be able to do with all your credits and stuff. But we're just gonna have to see that they still have to hold out. We still only need daily crates. So we're just gonna have to
can't hold them any longer.
What happens.
We'll fall back to the docks and act as rear guard for the evacuation.
See, I think the progression, they did a good job with
U-wings are making final preparations for takeoff, but they still need more time. Intercept the stormtroopers before they can rig the ships with explosives.
They might tweak little things, but they're not going to do any big changes anymore. They wasted too much time on that.
Let's go.
And if you can tell how much time they wasted, look at the first DLC. It only came with one map, no new weapons, nothing. Just one new map and one new vehicle for that map. It came with barely anything. They could have had cool space battles with that, because there's a lot of cool space battles. That's mainly the whole movie in the space battle. Sorry. It's a space battle.
Let's go.
But they could have done interesting stuff, but they were focusing on it. So I can't really say we need to let them make stuff, actually make good content now to come up with events with new DLC, new guns that they should come out with. Fix,
Covering fire.
Try and make the classes more balanced and stuff like that. Try to figure out what guns go with which class. Because there's a lot of guns in Star Wars Battlefront 2015. There were a lot of guns. You can't say there were not a lot of guns. There are a pretty good amount. And this one, you feel like there's not that many guns. They need to start rolling out with more guns, and that would be better. But the progression I really like. It's basically you level up your character, you get a skill point. With that skill point, you can unlock a star card, or you can unlock a star card, or upgrade it. And you don't have to be level 20 to upgrade it to purple. It's just basically, you want to upgrade, you have to wait till basically I haven't played too much, because this game hasn't really been my main focus in a while. There's been nothing new or interesting to make me come back to this. So, just gonna have to wait and see. Hopefully they come out with a new DLC season. Hopefully that's what they're working on. Clone Wars, Han Solo. We're just gonna have to wait and see. That will bring me back, and I'll play like way more of this game, and I'll probably get a better impression on whether I like progression or not. But I can't really say anything. I haven't played too much with it. See what happens. So far, the projection is not okay. It's able to play enough. It goes to, for example, Battlefield. You rank up your character in that game, and you rank up each class individually to a certain level. You get skill points to upgrade start cards, and it's really on the difference. But I think this is cool. Actually, there has been a small thing that has been really cool and somewhat freaky. The first time you play it, you'll be a little bit scared, but after the second time. But you walk on, it's not really scary in the sense of thriller or jump scare. Well, maybe a little bit thriller. Or jump scares or anything. It's basically the sense you hear these people. You know you only have your flashlight and your gun. And your flashlight does not stay on. There are other stormtroopers, and basically how it works is there's one Ewok at the beginning of the match who's big from all the people. And then all the rest are stormtroopers. The stormtroopers don't all spawn next to each other. They spawn pretty close to each other, but not next to each other. So you'll easily find stormtroopers if you start running around. But also, that's when the Ewoks also have the advantage on get you. But it's also really creepy if you run away from people and you go on your own for a little bit, and then your light goes out, and you just hear those guys go hee or whatever they make. I don't really know. And then they do the little horn like doo-doo. It's just like, oh god, I hear them. Where are they? And it's night and you can't see them. And there are these small little creatures that are running around, and they can see in the dark. So you're just running around like, where are they? Where are they? It's like, oh god, I'm gonna die. It's fun, and it's a good game mode to play a little bit. It's nothing to really keep you entertained for a long time, though. So, but it's a really fun game mode, and I really enjoy it, and it's something to actually play. And I would say, maybe wait a little bit. If you're still unsure, this might be the time to buy it. If you didn't like the progression, you probably would want to buy it. I would say this is a decent game. Maybe wait till they actually update a little bit more, but also, we haven't really heard anything from them. I watched the Star Wars HQ, and they've said nothing. Like, for nothing. I just realized they haven't really mentioned, they haven't had a video in a while. So it's like, what's going on? Is there anything interesting? No. No one knows. And this game isn't like the most on the radar. And I'm gonna go into a little bit of a weird topic right now, but I'll probably go in depth more in another video. But this also has to do with communication. If there's a little bit more communication on when things are coming out, what is going on, I would probably play this more, because I know, oh, so this DLC is coming, then. I like when they say DLC is coming out, but I also want, like, small little updates, like, oh, look, a new gun, oh, look, a new, Team Deathmatch, map, or a new Galactic Assault map, just scattered here and there, or here's, 5 new skins that you can get in a supply drop or earn by playing. Like, stuff like that. And then also daily challenges.
We've been alerted to
So,
an elite
like,
rebel
get
cell
30
operating
kills
out of
with,
Mos Eisley. They know we're coming.
specialist class.
Rebel Alliance forces
Get
are helping them
50
evacuate,
kills
so
with
expect
the
heavy
officer.
resistance.
Get,
We'll secure the settlement
75
and everyone
kills
inside
with,
point by point,
assault
starting
or
at the
something like
junkyard and
that.
cantina.
Or
Civilian casualties
get
are
20
acceptable.
kills with the officer's crew. Inspire, I don't really know what it's called actually. The one where you go like the officer puts their hand in the air and it's like, go. But like do that daily challenges that give you credits or like XP boost. Because now those become a big thing.
Capturing the junkyard!
If they had stuff like that, I could copy this a little bit from Call of Duty, which they have like right now they have XP boost in their supply drops. I wouldn't say put in supply drops because then it becomes pay to win. They don't want to touch that. They don't want to touch it. They just want to stay away from that right now. They probably are not going to do anything like that for at least a few years. At least. And then maybe they'll start slowly putting small things. So like XP or something. But right now they don't want to touch anything that makes it pay to win. But that's basically what's happening in Star Wars Battlefront. There's not really much to talk about. It's just interesting. I just basically told you everything that happened after starting the game.
We're in the junkyard, Colonel! Resistance under control!
I wouldn't say they gave enough.
Control all
but
access points.
It's weird. There's been nothing. It's really weird. They might be doing something. We don't really know what's. But we'll see. Don't give up hope. We'll see. Now let's talk about Fortnite. Save the world. And Battle Royale. I'm gonna start off with Save the World a little bit. But they came out with Into the Storm, which I haven't been able to play yet. Just with school and stuff. But so far, I'm gonna talk about the game a little bit since I don't really know about the new update. But Into the Storm, I've been having a lot of fun playing it. I've been having a lot of fun on it. It's a really hard game to actually get your head around. You really have to think about like, wait, so this does this, and you're gonna be very confused at the beginning. I'm still even confused. What's going on? Like, do I need to upgrade this? Like, how do I upgrade stuff? How do I become like light level 16 or 15? Like, how do I do that? It's gonna be very confusing, but you'll figure out enough to play the game decent. But I really like the game. It can be a little repetitive, but once it becomes free to play, I think that's when Fortnite. If it was free to play from the start, Fortnite Save the World would have been probably one of the best. Not as big as the Battle Royale, of course, but it still would have been pretty big because it's free. Who doesn't like free? If you don't like free, you're really stupid. I'm sorry. Free makes everything better. I'm gonna a little bit roast Battle Royale, but if Battle Royale costs $40, it probably wouldn't have been as big as it is. And you're gonna have to somewhat agree with me, because would you buy this game if it was $40? I wouldn't. I wouldn't have. Honestly, I would not have bought. I'm not a big Battle Royale, but I was willing to give it a try, and I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna buy PUBG. It's Battle Royale isn't a little bit because I'm not the most skilled, but also that's what scared me because I'm not one of the best at the game. So I go in and I would probably die immediately. And at least in PUBG, I would. It just isn't. It feels way too long sometimes. It wouldn't. Running isn't. I like how Fortnite has it. It's a medium map. It isn't like small enough that wherever you spawn in, you'll get a gun, and then you immediately, within 2 seconds of finding that gun, you'll run into another person and you'll start having a shootout. It's sort of like, you probably go down, you run into one person, you get the gun, you have that little fight, and then you get a little break, and you start running to the circle. Or if you're in the circle, you either start camping or you start moving wherever you want to. Start scavenging. But I really liked it. I like Fortnite. I need to get better at it because I actually like this game. It's really good. And I would say get it because it's free. And once Save the World comes out, I would say get Save the World too. I don't know if it's truly worth the $40. I wouldn't say it's worth that $40. But if you really want it and you have the $40 to spare, do it. But if you can be patient enough, just wait. Just wait. Wait for it to be free, and then you get free V-Bucks, which you can waste on Battle Royale, because you actually get loot llamas pretty frequently enough that it keeps you sustained. And also the good thing about this is it's really hard to become pay to win, because it basically turns into, for example, if you ever played Fallout Shelter, you're not playing against any other people. So it doesn't feel like, oh, this person killed me because they bought this new gun. No, it just feels like they just progress faster. They just wasted their, like $100 to progress faster. It's not gonna affect me at all. It doesn't matter. If I don't want to play, I'll still have a fun experience. It feels like that. It feels a lot like Fallout Shelter, where it's basically pay to progress quicker, and it's just, if someone pays $100 to get a bunch of loot boxes, well, it won't affect you because it's a single, it's real, like you can, in Fortnite you can play with 4 other people, but it's not like they're trying to kill you, they're killing other zombies, which you can get to the same level as them, you just have to play a little bit longer. So, it's not that bad. Battle Royale, they got the sticky grenades. Sticky grenades, I don't know what else to say. It just sticks to a surface and then it blows up. Sticky grenade. Sticks to the surface and it acts exactly like a grenade. Exactly what it sounds like. Sticky grenade. So, it's interesting. A little bit more info on Meteor with Tilted Towers is now there are signs on one of the buildings with a chest. So one of the signs has Heart UFO, the other one has Heart Tilted Towers. And one has today that's crossed out and then tomorrow. So we'll see about what's going on there. It could really mean anything. They could be poking fun at people because today could have been people saying, oh, it's gonna be today, and then when it wasn't, they all said, oh, it's gonna be tomorrow, and then it wasn't. Or it could be saying they were gonna do it today, but then they couldn't for some reason. So they basically put that sign in saying it's gonna be tomorrow. It could really be anything. No one knows anything. Everyone's just saying it might be this, it might be this. No one knows anything. All we know is there's a comet and there might be a new star. And that star might be something, but no one knows. This could all be a elaborate prank, which it would be. Everyone would be really mad, but everyone would have to give props to Epic Games. But yeah, we'll have to see.
Domination.
So finally, we have Call of Duty World War II, the game
Move out and
that
take
has
position.
been
Hostiles inbound.
iffy reviews. I've now gone towards Save the World because it's a new game, and I've also gone towards Battle Royale, but I'm waiting for the next season. I got it way too late. I'm waiting for the next season. Get my game up. Hopefully get that victory Royale. But Call of Duty, the new Division, very interesting. I don't understand because now one division is better. Like there's really no point in playing.
Capturing Anton. Recon aircraft awaiting orders. Laser is taken. Counter-attack. Recon searching for targets. Securing Anton. We need reinforcements.
Everyone would hate you, basically.
Enemy capturing Bear.
But now Mountain Division is basically now for sneaking.
Taking C.
Armored Division is just immune
Securing Kaiser. Recon fight concluded.
to the flashbang. I don't know what it's really called. You're immune
All
to that.
positions
That
in enemy
flashes
hands.
and you just that's really the main perk of them because now the 5
Securing Delta.
suppressors are now on every single SMG and pistols. So now the airborne division is mainly just sprint. You just sprint, and that's it. You just keep
Enemy
sprinting.
capturing Kaiser.
It's meant to sprint faster because now you have unlimited sprint.
Losing objective
So it's
Kaiser.
basically airborne's meant to run faster. Mountain is to sneak. Armored is for
Taking A.
immunity to tactical grenade, flashbang, stuff like that. Not obviously total immunity from grenades, but you just get more likely to survive them.
Enemy contact at Beata.
I can't remember the
Air package
infantry,
descending. FTC. Recon
so I
airborne.
can't remember.
All positions in enemy hands.
But the resistance was more. Let's basically more with knowing where your enemies are. More with that. Infantry still has you get another attachment, but also now every single gun has another attachment. So now every gun has 4, I think, attachments for each gun. Pretty sure it's
Losing
4.
objective Kaiser.
And then for infantry you get 5. So if you play infantry, you're basically gonna have really good guns if you have it.
Enemy holds all positions. Correct the situation.
I like this
Capturing
pressure
Kaiser.
where you can attach it and detach it. So I like that, but it's gone now. Now the bayonet is an attachment, which I think is pretty good.
Taking
Like
B.
that. But now they have nuke tubes on rifles. So you're gonna see someone camping with STG, and then you're gonna have a nuke tube. And then you're also gonna see people
Taking
with
B. Securing Delta. Fritz
But it's the last
explosion on the way.
attachment you can get. So now there's more
Recon
levels
airborne
to
searching
progress.
for targets. Delta locked down.
prestige
Enemy
and
recon aircraft in the air.
level up your gun and stuff like that. So there's more levels to that.
Firing for full
It's
effect.
just a really big
Targets
overall.
enemy locked at that Bertha.
Iffy.
Losing objective Caesar.
But it's basically it. I'm not going to do much detail. There's a lot of stuff they added. It's iffy if it was good or bad, for
Actually doing
better
pretty
or
good.
worse. Because no one,
The back.
a
Domination.
lot of people right now, a lot of games that are out.
Remember your training. Make us proud.
Like,
Capturing
people
Bertha.
play them and like them also
Taking A.
Battlefield 1, Battlefront 2. Before a lot of people played it. But now it's iffy if you wanna. I barely play it. Call of Duty
Enemy
World War
control
2 is
speed.
like, but it's all turned to Fortnite because it's free, and that's what I think that's what
Yeah, I know, I
games
saw that.
need to start going for. Game is free, and it makes the game better
No idea.
because you don't.
Enemy taking C. Enemy capturing Bertha.
You get points from people who's like, oh sweet, I don't have to pay for this game.
Enemy recon aircraft in
Or
the air.
Squad.
what Battlefront 2 is trying to do.
Recon airborne.
Pop and what's going on with their free
Enemy taking B.
DLC.
Losing objective Anton.
They figured out how to make a cheap,
Enemy capturing
like
Anton.
say, $15 and you get a few extra guns,
Anton is overrun.
a few
Enemy
extra,
taking B.
or
Enemy
you can
capturing Bertha.
pay $15
Enemy
to get
capturing Caesar.
new guns,
Losing objective Caesar.
which is what Fortnite is doing.
Enemy taking B.
And a lot of games like
Caesar is
Call of
taking
Duty,
counterattack. Losing objective
especially
Bertha.
Battlefield, they restrict them so much.
Enemy capturing Bertha.
They like really don't want to go off
Enemy capturing Anton.
historical stuff because the skins are just not
Enemy
good.
taking B.
They're just not good.
Enemy contact at Bertha.
Yeah. They're
Bertha
just
is overrun.
like some are like, ooh, that's really good. No, it's barely. In Call of Duty, I feel like the guns are like, also you can expect it now, so that makes it better. I
I'm gonna
don't
start
know
playing
what
it.
it is with Battlefield skins.
Securing A. Enemy taking A.
Demise or really anything. They just
Enemy
need to come
holds
up with
one
better
position.
skins.
Calm the
And
situation.
also,
Taking C.
Fortnite is also
You
so
see that?
popular. It's because it's cartoons. They can do whatever the heck they want. They could say, "Oh, now you have a nuke attached to your body." Hey, we don't know why. We just do because we can. You now have a nuke attached to your body. It doesn't have to be
What am I-
super realistic.
Enemy contact at
Um,
Bertha. Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
One game that an old game was Battlefield Heroes. That probably, if it was free to play, a lot of people would probably like it now. And you can do. They had a lot of freedom.
Losing
Whatever
objective
they
Caesar.
want.
Enemy taking B.
But it didn't all stride that it needed to, and I think now it's I watched
Enemy contact at Bertha.
I think maybe Level Cap, I can't remember who it was, Westy maybe, some Battlefield, but he says like maybe now it would become a little bit more
Enemy counter
popular.
recon aircraft observed. Capturing
The
Anton.
world may never know,
Enemy capturing
or maybe
Caesar.
we will. We'll see what
Recon
happens.
aircraft in the air. Recon aircraft in your
That's
area.
basically my thoughts.
Securing
A
Anton.
little bit ranty, a little bit of my
Fighter pilot
opinion,
ready for
trying
strafing
to
run.
be
Call the targets.
unbiased.
Enemy capturing Caesar.
that
Care
a little
package
bit late,
descending.
but let's see that.
Anton captured.
It's just we'll see what's gonna happen. No one knows what's gonna happen. Right now, Fortnite is
ready for orders.
Black Ops
Awaiting
4 doesn't
coordinates.
have a campaign and is rumored to.
Capturing Beta.
Raven is
Quick sex
making
bombing mission ready.
a battle royale. Zombie multiplayer,
Hold Beta.
which I'm gonna
Enemy
do all
recon
of
aircraft
that
in the air. Firing
Go.
battery
Go
one.
now.
Target position confirmed. Exfil mission underway.
Same with Origin. Like, what is going on? Same with the moon. You're like, what are they gonna do now?
Searching for targets.
What is going on?
Fighter aircraft approaching
What am I
target.
gonna do?
Enemy capturing Beta.
See,
Enemy capturing
hopefully
Beta.
they can Raven can make a good battle royale. I know they made a good one. I haven't played it. I've only seen music. Check out his
Enemy
video
contact at
because
Beta.
he's one of the
Recon airborne. Searching for targets.
Also, I know Noah J's played some.
Enemy
It's
capturing Beta.
Call of Duty Online,
Recon
which is
fight
basically the
concluded.
Chinese Call of Duty.
He is low.
It's just basically, it's made for China, and they do a lot of testing
No.
and stuff for.
Pretty fine now.
Enemy capturing
They just do a
Beta.
lot of stuff, and it's made by Raven. It's made by Raven
Enemy recon
Software,
aircraft in the air.
and
Enemy bomb incoming. Get
it
to
seemed
cover.
like a Call of
Taking
Duty
C.
battle royale. It was fast. It
Enemy
was
capturing
pretty
Beta.
fast paced. The game's probably lasted like
Enemy flamethrower in the field.
there's I'm
Enemy
guessing
taking
like
A.
60 players, and I saw them run into people just like that. But it seemed really fun and interesting.
Enemy capturing Beta. We lost
But
good
we'll
men
see.
today. Learn from this failure.
That's basically what's going on. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys later.